Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few guards that looked ahead off the wire this week. The first guy, Keyonte George of the Utah Jazz. So Keyonte George, it's been a nice rookie season here for him. And the second half of the season, he's been really getting good playing time, anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes per game. So on the season for George, 11.7 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.9 threes, and 39% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, since the playing time's gone up, 14.8 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 5.6 assists, 1.2 steals, 3.2 threes, and 41% from the field. So right now, he's available in 53% of fantasy leagues as George. He's going to get you some scoring. He's going to hit the three ball at a decent rate and a decent rebounder and passer of the basketball as well. So right now, he definitely could be a big-time pickup down the stretch here. February 15th versus the Warriors, 33 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 9 threes, 50% from the field. February 22nd versus Charlotte, 16 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, 2 threes, 50% from the field. And February 25th versus the Spurs, 7 points, 3 boards, 6 assists, a steal, a block, a 3, 23% from the field. So a down game for him. But like I said, the playing time's gone up. He's been efficient over the last couple weeks of the season. And this Jazz team, we know they're pretty much out of it for the most part this year. And they're going to be playing the young guys to see what George has. So right now, while he's still out there in 53% of leagues, he's definitely an ad this week. The next guard's Andrew Nembhard of the Indiana Pacers. And Nembhard, he's been a decent ad over the last couple weeks here and starting to get things going as well for this Pacer team. On the year, 9.2 points a game, 1.9 boards, 4.5 assists, and 50% from the field. So since Buddy Hield got traded, the playing time's gone up as well for Nembhard. Last couple weeks, 11.8 points a game, 3.5 boards, 4.8 assists, and 67% from the field. So he's on fire from the field with great field goal percentage, and he could give you a few categories as well. February 14th at the Raptors, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, 62% from the field. February 22nd versus Detroit, 8 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, 50% from the field. February 25th versus the Mavs, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a 3, 87% from the field. So right now, if you need some scoring and rebounding, and he's a pretty good stealer of the basketball, I think Andrew Nembhard could help fantasy owners in those categories. And next ad's Malik Beasley of the Milwaukee Bucks. So Beasley, one of the better three-point shooters in the league this season in terms of average and three-pointers made on the year. Right now, surprisingly, Beasley's still out there in tons of fantasy leagues at 65%. I know pretty much just scoring and three-point shooting he's going to give owners, but that's definitely a valuable category as well, obviously. On the year, 11.6 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 3 threes, and 47% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's bumped it up a bit, 13.6 points a game, 2.8 boards, 1.6 steals a game, 4 threes, and 51% from the field. See, he's a flame-throwing three-point shooter. He is Malik Beasley. Obviously, defenses have to roll coverage. Giannis is way double-team him and Damian Lillard. And he's open a lot in the corner and the top of the key where he's going to pay big factors possibly in the playoffs for this Buck team. February 15th at Memphis, 9 points, 2 boards, 2 steals, 3 threes, 30% on the field. February 23rd, Minnesota, 14 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals, 4 threes, 41% from the field. And February 25th at Philly, 20 points, 2 boards, and assists, 6 threes, 77% from the field. So right now, Beasley, like I said, he's playing great basketball for this Buck team. He's hitting the 3-ball at a great clip with 13 threes in the last 3 ball games. And if you need that category, he's definitely an ad this week. And next ad's Ayo Dosunmu of the Chicago Bulls. So Dosunmu, he's been on this list a few weeks now, and he's still out there right now. Is Dosunmu now 53% of leagues on the year, 10.4 points a game, 2.6 boards, 2.5 assists, 1.4 threes, and 50% from the field. But obviously with Zach LaVine out for the season and the last couple weeks here, he's been on a tear, 19 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.3 steals, 3.5 threes, and 52% from the field. So Dosunmu's doing a little bit of everything right now for the Chicago Bull team, and he's definitely been helping fantasy owners out over the last month of the season. February 14th at the Cavs, 12 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, 4 threes, 40% from the field. February 22nd versus Boston, 14 points, 8 boards, 8 assists, a steal, 2 threes, 42% from the field. And February 25th at the Pelicans, 21 points, 3 boards, 8 assists, 3 steals, 3 threes, 53% from the field. So right now, 3-point shooting, scoring, and assisting is definitely a good category here for Dosunmu, and definitely a guy that's got to be owned in more fantasy leagues. Like I said, this Bull team not going anywhere this season. They're going to be playing more of the younger guys towards the end of the year here. And with Zach LaVine out for the season, big minutes have been there for Damasu, playing anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes per game. So right now, this is possibly the last week for fantasy owners to go out there and get him, since, like I said, he's out there in 53% of leagues. And the fifth and final guard I looked at off the waiver wire is Duncan Robinson of the Miami Heat. are starting to get things going with the three ball and scoring. He has 13.4 points a game, 2.4 boards, 2.8 assists, 2.8 threes, and 45% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, 20 points a game, 1.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, a steal, a block, 5.3 threes a game, and 56% from the field. So right now he's red hot from the three line. Here is Duncan Robinson, and we know that's his specialty, catch and shoot, three-point shooter, not going to drive to the hoop really at all, and he'll give you some assists and stealing of the basketball at times, but if you need three-point shooting and scoring, he's going to bring that tone. It's February 13th in Milwaukee, 23 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, 6 threes, 66% from the field. February 14th in Philly, 20 points, a board, 4 assists, a steal, 5 threes, 63% from the field. And February 23rd at the Pelicans, 17 points, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 5 threes, 42% from the field. So right now, Robinson, like I said, he's playing great basketball. He's hitting the three ball at a great rate. And if you need that on your roster, you definitely can help in many ways. And now with a couple guys suspended on this Heat team after they had that altercation a few games ago at the Pelicans, Robinson's playing time, I believe, will go up just a little bit more as well. So that's a few guards I looked at off the wire here for Week 18 of the fantasy basketball season.